High security prison, Western Europe, November 2015, 2:41 a.m. A security camera records a man walking calmly down a fluorescent lit corridor, hands behind his back, posture relaxed, no urgency. A guard looks up from his desk. They make eye contact. The guard nods. The man nods back. A steel door unlocks, then another, then another. At 2:43 a.m., the man steps through a service gate and disappears into the darkness outside the prison. No alarms, no shouting, no pursuit. The guards won't realize what they just allowed to happen for almost 2 hours. The man's name is Pascal Payet, 45 years old, French, convicted of armed robbery and hostage-taking, sentenced to 30 years. Inside the prison system, he has a nickname, the Walker, because he doesn't smash his way out. He doesn't run, he doesn't fight, he walks. After multiple previous escapes, authorities classified him as a high-risk inmate. This prison was built for men like him. Reinforced concrete, steel-lined paths, walls, electronic gates, motion sensors, cameras covering every corridor, controlled access zones, no blind spots. On paper, escape was impossible, and Pascal knew that, which is why he never tried to beat the prison by force. Pascal learned something early in his first incarceration. Prisons don't fail because of weak walls, they fail because of routine. Guards don't think in terms of danger, they think in terms of normal. And anything that looks normal becomes invisible. So Pascal waits. Months turn into years. He files grievances politely. He follows rules precisely. He never raises his voice. He never fights. He never complains. He becomes forgettable. Violent prisoners get watched. Quiet ones fade into the background. Eventually, he's assigned to maintenance support. Not a technician, not a contractor, an assistant. It sounds harmless, but it comes with privileges. Movement between wings, access to service corridors, reduced supervision. Maintenance staff are trusted because someone has to keep the prison running. And trust is always the first crack. Pascal doesn't study locks. He studies people. He memorizes who checks badges and who doesn't, who asks questions and who waves people through, who is alert, who is tired, who is bored. Security systems don't run on technology, they run on assumptions. External contractors enter the prison daily, plumbers, electricians, inspectors. They wear grey vests, temporary badges, carry clipboards. Their badges are scanned at the first gate. After that, the system assumes they belong. That assumption saves time. And time savings create vulnerabilities. The night shift is where everything slows down. Lowest staffing, longest hours, highest fatigue. Between 2 o'clock a.m. and 4 o'clock a.m., the prison runs on autopilot. Pascal notices something simple and terrifying. Once you pass the first escort point, nobody tracks you visually. They track paperwork. He doesn't escape immediately. He tests, walks confidently, stops when stopped, talks when spoken to. He learns which doors require escorts and which don't, which guards rely on cameras, which rely on habit. Then a routine plumbing issue appears on the schedule. Low pressure in a service wing. Nothing urgent. A contractor is booked. Pascal is assigned as assistant. Nobody questions it. He's been reliable for years. November 14th, 2015, 2:19 a.m. The contractor arrives. Middle-aged, tired, focused on finishing the job and going home. Pascal walks beside him. Same pace, same silence. At the first checkpoint, the contractor's badge is scanned. Green light. The guard waves them through. No one checks Pascal's badge. Prisoners don't carry badges. Assistants don't need them. In a maintenance corridor with no cameras, the contractor kneels to open a panel. Pascal steps behind him. He doesn't punch, he doesn't stab, he locks the door. That's it. The contractor is trapped, unhurt, alive, panicking. Pascal takes the vest, the badge, the clipboard, and becomes someone else. He doesn't rush. He doesn't hide his face. He walks like he belongs. He passes two guards. They nod. He nods back. He scans the contractor's badge at an internal gate. It opens. No alert. The badge is valid. At the final gate, a senior guard looks up. Experienced. Alert. Done already? Temporary fix. Valve alignment. Full reports on the clipboard. The guard flips a page. Sees diagrams, signatures, times. Everything looks right. Because Pascal made sure it would. The gate opens. At 2:41 a.m., Pascal Payet exits the prison through the service gate on foot. No alarms, no pursuit, no one stops him. At 4:12 a.m., the trapped contractor is found. The prison locks down instantly, but Pascal is already gone. Changed clothes, public transport, civilian routine, invisible. Investigators replay the footage again and again. There's no malfunction, no technical failure. Every system worked exactly as designed. That's why it failed. What most people don't know is this wasn't Pascal's first escape. Years earlier, he escaped another prison by helicopter. Armed men, guards forced to the ground. 90 seconds. Gone. Authorities called it a security failure. Pascal called it a distraction. Because spectacle brings attention. Attention brings manhunts. This escape was different. Quiet. Bloodless. Professional. No chaos. Just competence. Months later, Pascal is captured again in another country under another identity. Authorities tighten rules, add scanners, add procedures. But none of it fixes the real problem. Because prisons are built to stop chaos. They are helpless against someone who understands procedure, mimics authority, and exploits routine. Pascal Payet didn't overpower guards. He didn't break locks, he didn't outgun the system, he out-understood it. The most dangerous prisoner isn't the strongest one. It's the one who looks like he belongs and walks out while everyone watches.